I thought Aberdeen played really well in the game and gave a threat on the counter-attack. They scored a very good goal. We have to not stop. We have to play to the whistle or play to when we know it's definitely offside. We can't stop, because if we were going to concede today, it was either from a counter-attack or set play. We spoke about that. I thought we started the game quite well. We had good efforts at the goal. Obviously, we hit the post almost, seems like 2 days ago, but it was at the start of the game. I thought overall we played well. At half-time, I said to him, I thought we were the better team in the first half, and we just had to not lose our head and keep playing. We were the team with the ball, which is what we wanted. And we thought they might tire on the pitch, because the pitch was really difficult underfoot. And listen, I've sat here, or Stephen sat here when I was assistant to him, and dominated a semi-final and got beat, and I've had a final here as an assistant where we got beat and we were the better team. So I thought we were the stronger team today, and I'm just delighted to be through.
What did you make of the goal you conceded, but also the way in which you responded to that?
Well, that's what I was getting at. We should just... the ball goes in the direction of the centre forward, and he is offside, but we saw it yesterday in the Manchester derby as well. You've got to play to the whistle, and that's a bit of a grey area. We didn't use VAR last night, and it kept breaking down again today. So I think it's for my players. We mustn't stop. In terms of the recovery, it shouldn't be a surprise now, because we've done it quite a lot in the last 5 or 6 games. I would prefer us to be in front, if I'm honest, but I thought our response again in the second half was fantastic. So in terms of mentality and character, but more importantly belief in the way that we play, to not rush it, to not force it, keep playing, we'll create chances, and we did. And we probably should have gone on to score one more as well, maybe.
How does getting to a final so soon into your managerial career with Rangers help you accelerate the process perhaps of what you want to do?
Yeah, well, I don't want them to be so anxious. I spoke about that. I don't know where the anxiety's coming from at times in the game. We're a good football team. We win a lot of football matches. We've beaten a lot of good teams over the last 2 or 3 years. The players in that dressing room, I don't know why this anxiety's there. So we must stop that for certain, because there was moments again today where we're anxious. There's other moments where we're very good. But when you're 1-0 down, you don't always see it. So to win the game is fantastic. For me, I'm very fortunate to accept a team that's in a semi-final. So big credit goes to Gio and his staff and the players prior to me coming. You take the baton on. I'm just delighted for our fans and the players that we get to come back here in a final. I think it's a fantastic final for everybody to look forward to, but that's a long way away in my schedule now. My eyes are on Kilmarnock.
Mike, we're just on the pitch in the VAR situation. I don't know if you can talk us through how that was communicated to the VAR.
Yeah, we knew the VAR was failing or kept failing, and to be fair to me and Jim, we wanted to play the game without it. So because for us, you know, we only had it a short period of time. So I think if VAR fouls, they should just put the note out and continue with the game, because the game, obviously, there was a lot of breaks in the game which didn't help either team. So yeah, it was communicated. I thought the officials had a good game today, I've got to be honest. I thought they had a decent game.
Those two things, though, the pitch obviously been in the state the last couple of days, and then the VAR confusion, you know, what does that do for them? I mean, just Scottish football, do you think it maybe affects it? Yeah, it's probably not the right time to talk about it now, but you've asked a question, and listen, it's a fantastic stadium. I love coming here to be involved in a game, coming to watch. I think it's a wonderful stadium. I agree that maybe, you know, when we're selling our game outside, I thought both semi-finals were excellent semi-finals. 4 teams really went for it. The 2 underdogs, if you like, really took it to the 2 favourites in both games. But the pitch is in a really bad state for what is a showpiece game that players are dreaming and hoping to get to. We need to have better than that. Now, I know we can't control the weather. Do we separate the 2 weekends? So do we play one this weekend and one next weekend? That's for other people to decide. But that was a difficult pitch today, and it will take its toll, because we have game on Wednesday night. So did the team that we played. So did the 2 teams that played yesterday. And where will the injuries come from playing on the heavy pitch and the heavy legs to go again on Wednesday and again next week in the Cup? So I just think that we've got an excellent game at the moment. There's lots of good players in our league, and teams are really going for it. I've seen a difference in the way the coaching is in the league. I look at Aberdeen today with playing open football against us in a really good game.
So I think we've got a good product. Just make sure that we present it in the right way.
Just last one for me. You know, this Baltic squad's been together for now 5 seasons. They've got 2 trophies under their bag. You know, it's for the story of this team when people look back on it. Do you think that to do themselves justice, you need to add another 1 or 2 this season for people to look back and say, you know, that they delivered everything that team deserved it?
Yeah, where the club's come from, where it is today, is a long. You know, in the 4 or 5 years that I've been in and around the club, is completely different. You know, in terms of the type of players we got, the style of football that we play, and the fact that we can win. We need to win trophies every season, Jordan. If I'm honest, I think that's what the demand is for this club, and where we're at the moment, we should demand that off each other. And today was a good step in the right direction, because we get to come back here and compete in a final against our biggest rivals in what will be a fantastic day out, I think, for everybody.
Michael, can I ask about the substitutions? Obviously brought on Kemar to score the goal, but great moment for Scott Wright as well to set it up.
I've been speaking to him, Scott Wright, about being more direct, because when he is direct, I think he's a much better player. I want him to take more 1v1s on, be a little bit more selfish. He's a lovely boy. He's got much more talent in him, because I see it every day, than sometimes he shows when he goes out there on the big stage. Having said that, he seems to enjoy Hampden, because in the summer I remember watching and cheering him on when he scored a fantastic goal here in the final. And today he's had a big defining moment in a semi-final against his old club. So well played to Scott Wright. And obviously Kemar, he can't catch a break, Kemar. So he comes on today and gets the winner and then goes off injured. So we'll have an X-ray on that tomorrow. It's not a dislocation. So we're hoping it's just a bad landing and it's a sore one, because with Antonio Cholak out, who was our top goal scorer, and Kemar, who was our top goal scorer in the year we won the league, it's I think the group deserve huge credit for continuing to win under pressure every 3 to 4 days like we have done.
Michael, can I just get your thoughts on Stewart's tackle on Sakala for the red card?
I don't think there was any malice in it, if I'm honest. I think his fullback's gone to press, and we've played down the side, and Fashion's quick, and I think he's coming across and thinking, I need to stop him before it's a big moment in the game when a centre half goes wide. He's obviously mistimed it. I haven't seen it back. But if the VAR, I don't know if it was working then or not, but if they've spoken to the officials and everyone thinks it is, then obviously it must have been. But I can't say I felt when he come across the pitch that he's just mistimed it. I don't think there was any malice in it.
All right, guys, thank you.
Cool. Thanks, fellas.